What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubeverse? Hi, my reflection. Anywho, I thought it'd be nice for the vlog. Excuse me, burping. I made a nice meal. I ate some rice with some spicy tomato soup, and I made up some meatballs and everything, and it was delicious. So anyway, I'm sorry I had to burp out that really quick. It wasn't a loud one, mind you, but anywho, everything's looking great. The tank is clearing. So what's been really cool about this, as you can see with the outside the glare. Hi, by the way. Outside the glare, there's no snails on the glass. Friends, homies, dudes and dudettes. I mean, there's some. There's tiny, tiny little ones, but most of the majority of the snail problem has been made to the babies. And I've been taking some more out. But you know what the big reason is? The food and stuff and everything. The 5 little corridors I brought in to my tank that came from the customer, they're all still good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one was, you saw them. But even the pandas. I find that panda corridors, for some reason, got issues living and thriving. But in my dark water, sort of somewhat murky tank, it is the thriving point for little homies like this, and they're doing so good. I'm so happy. I was really worried mostly about these dudes, and they're doing great. And even my ghost shrimps and everything, they hanging out and doing great too. They're going to be harder to see right now because they're actually sleeping. They kind of like to the back now that they ate all their food and stuff. But let's go through the rest of this house right quick, because today's vlog is all the animals I have currently, and I do recognize that some of them will be finding new homes, respectively. Otherwise, you know what there be. Here's a Rorschach sleeping behind the couch. Little man, he's grown so big. I got him and I thought he was like 2 months old, and then 3 or 4 months later, he's gotten this big. I have to get him a new litter box and everything because he's starting to get too big for it. But this is the other second friend, outside of the fish friends and stuff you've seen. This is the terrarium for my leopard gecko. Her name is Lady. She's a sleepy lady. She's in there. I mean, you can see her tail. Oh, there she goes. She's moving. What you doing, lady? You saying hello to the peoples? She is my oldest animal of the crew. I've had other animals older than her, but they've all passed away. I got her in about the December of 2018 from somebody who got them with the best of intentions, but unfortunately things didn't go their way. So she was my very first rehome. Lady is about to be 8 here in October. I'm so happy because I got her when she was so young, and hi. You can see she's super chill. I can even put my fingers right there in front of her. She does not freak out. She doesn't trip out. But also, I'm not going to force her out of her hide, because that's rude. I just wanted to let her know that it was me. She recognizes that. Doesn't bite, doesn't freak out. Her treat in the midday. My talkings and sitting right there, because Lady's tank is right there. She has a 40-gallon bioactive and everything. Because Scabbers heard me talking. He thinks I got some food for him. Scabbers is my old rat buddy. He's at least 2. And he's doing so good. Hey, friend. I have this ring around all this to keep him safe. Not him, because he'll be fine. But I'm afraid this little dude will bite this little dude, because this little dude wants to play with everybody. Hi. I know Rorschach. He's all excited right now. Homie, you ate all that food. Goodness gracious. Got a bit of a refresh going right there. Not Rorschach, sorry. Rorschach's behind me. Scabbers is such a friend. He just wants love and attention. He's out in the living room, right by the door and everything, where everybody watches TV and stuff. Because Homie is a social animal, and he does not have another rat friend with him, because he has PTSD. If you look at his tail, it's curled some. The end of his tail don't have the point that rat tails should have. because it was bitten off because he got in a bad fight. That's just an example of, you know, some of the animals I've adopted, taken, and done. Anywho, here's the rest. The parakeets and the guinea pigs are looking for a home. Otherwise, here's the rest of my friends. This is my froggy tank. You have Michigan J up there. He's my green tree frog. American green tree frog. Oh, right there. Check it. I'm going to zoom it in too. Whoop, I almost tripped. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Let's get past. I actually, if you do not know, purposely, there he is. There's Frogger. Big old chonk. Yeah. And there is a blue-tailed skink in here. The blue-tailed skinks, they are of a smaller variety. Very tiny little creatures. And, uh-oh, a kitty friend made it in here, and we can't have him in here because he scares the other animals. So hold on. Speaking of piggies, their cleanup day is tomorrow, but this is Fozzie. He is looking for a home. He is a multicolored, what you called teddy bear guinea pig, because the fur pattern, it's all fuzzy and puffy, but without the curls, and it's not, you know, he normally does have more of a spiky bits at the top, but I think he was sleeping in one of these beds, which, again, we'll have to clean soon. You can see how they poop and how they do. And when I say they, I usually keep pairs for animals that do not have PTSD. Hi, Dougie. I'm sorry. Oh, he's chatterings. Dougie did not like that. He's a bit more of a temperamental piggy, and the fact that he even charges poor Fozzie, who's an absolute sweetheart, which shows personalities with animals. So I will actually, because of the aggression I've noticed between the two, even in this much larger space than guinea pigs are usually offered, they will be sold separately, in a sense, or given away separately. But this is through friends and careful adoption agencies and stuff. I know how these dudes are used as feeders and in terrible, I mean, I say terrible ways, but they're a rodent species that mass produces. So people of Peru and stuff, and those who do use them for food, have every right to do so. It is the circle of life. But these two little friends, I dubbed as being protected in my own heart, despite the mess that they stinking make. So this is why I'm trying to find good homes for them. And I will, in the end, do that for them. So these are some of the creatures I told you that will be finding new homes. And there's my birds. There's Aria and Viola. Aria is the blue one, and Viola is the green one. Let's go over here. She's a little bit better. Hi, you two. They are buddies. They will be together no matter what they do, whether they're adopted or sold. These two little friends, oh goodness, will always be together. One who's always going to be with me because she's old and so chill. This is Dramoka. She's actually a species not very well known called a Cuban false chameleon. And despite being called Cuban false chameleon, they're not chameleons in the slightest. These little friends are in fact a knoll species. So if you're from America specifically, like Southeast and stuff, if you know what an anole is, people have so many weird ways of saying this word, anole, and they'll say anal and stuff. It's just, it's anole. Just because it's two ends. It's two ends. It's anole. So they are only a species that lives about 5 to 7 years on average, and Dramoka is about 6. She's an old lady. I say that she's an old lady because I've seen her lay eggs. It's really hard to tell. Whoop, zoom in. There we go. It's really hard to tell the difference between male and female outside of the size and the fact that they lay eggs. They really have no indicators. I thought that having the neck whoop thing is what I call it, meant that it was a male and not a female, but for a Cuban false chameleon, both male and female species present that. But anywho, you know, that's my animals and everything. Those are the creatures I love with. I used to have a lot more, and through situations and reasonings,
I have less. However, my experiences and everything with the animals have never changed to the point where, you know, even creatures like, I told everyone I'd never own a cat, but there's little Rorschach right there, chilling like a villain. And don't mind the nasty carpet, guys. I live in a home. It's a good home. I love this home. It's a little ramshackled, and the carpet's old as dirt. But it keeps my animal friends and I safe, and I'm so thankful for what we do have. So, with that, thank you for watching this video, for this vlog for the day. It's a little bit of a different one, but these are all the animals I have at the moment and stuff, and this is what, outside of this and so much more, has driven me for years. You know? Oh, buddy, I heard that meow. He wants to play. So, anywho, I'm going to end this now because Rorschach, my little kitten friend, he wants to play. Oh my goodness, I heard that meow again. Outside the air conditioning making a bunch of noise. Oh, I am not professional here. I have a phone, a dream, and a bunch of animals with a heart full of love to give out to people. And that's really what this channel is mostly about. You can see from the description, you can see from the other things. You know, I'll even delete stuff if I feel like it's just like a little bit too offensive on something. If I feel strong about something and I put up a video, I'll take it right back down. Be like, nah, dude, don't like that vibe. I'm sorry. Said that out of a bad mindset, you know? Anywho. Oh, my shirt. Yeah. I like my shirts, man. T-Fury. I got this from T-Fury. I'm not a sponsor, but shout out to them. There's some fun nerd stuff on them channels and things, man. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching this video. This is today's vlog. I'm not going to do one later because I need to rest my body, and I am just chilling like a villain. I will be just probably not doing videos because, let me be real, I'm going to be relaxing, sipping on some wine. I got some gummies and stuff. I need to chill. Been working hard. All of us have. And every one of us who has been working hard needs to recognize we need a break. Even if it's not a vacation, get you a something, take you at some point, learn to love yourself and build yourself up. Because if your glass is not full, you're not going to be able to help others. You're not going to be able to pour out. And this is why on this channel sometimes my videos can be scarce. They can be a little It's because I'm not going to give out when I feel empty. If I do, I'll be a banging cymbal or resounding gong that is just unpleasant to the ears of those who actually seek out, you know, honest truth, in a sense. That was a bit of a reference, and if you catch it, cool. Thank you for that. Outside of that, you know, just know I'm an old school studied individual, loves animals, loves nature, loves life, wishes the best for people. Right now, as a society, as human beings, as Homo sapiens sapiens, that is our scientific term of our current species of peoples, being humans. Humans are Homo sapiens sapien currently. We are in a rough spot. Our leaders cannot agree. And they say they're open to talks. I wish that be true. And I would love to see them do good. I dislike battle. I dislike war. I dislike hate. So I hope, as a species on this planet, that's a small little dot on a solar system in a galaxy that's part of a universe, can realize everything's bigger than us and we should be working together. Despite language barriers, we have technology. We can translate whatever. Despite religions, most religions that are good point to the same conclusion. Despite color of skin or size of body, If you're a good person, you're a good person. Don't matter what you look like. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. And that shows in ways outside of skin tone or body size, in my opinion. With that, these would be my lessons, my views, my things for today. And all of my animals I have right now. It's not as much as I used to have. Not as much as I wish to save. But I take care of what I can. And I love what I can. Because if I can't, then I'm just floating through life. And that's the worst. With that, thank you guys so much. Absolutely so much for everything. My fans, my views, the people that look after me are amazing. I got friends and family that view this channel. That means a lot. That means so much. That people from my personal life feel what I'm talking about through this channel. So with that, thank you. With that, peace out for today. Another video or two or more coming out tomorrow.